Welcome back. We're starting to get the hang of what's going on in the port, and we know the basics of ship control. We're just about to hit account level 3 when we'll be able to do our first random battle against human opponents. We'll also be researching our first new ship. But before that, I want to explain two things: tiers and matchmaking. You've no doubt already picked up that ships are divided into 10 tiers. I showed you the tech tree before, and you know that nations have lines of different types of ships which start at tier 1 cruisers and go up to tier 10 from there. The progression up through the tiers is not linear. You can go from tier 1 to tier 4 in just a handful of matches, but getting to tier 10 takes some serious effort. It takes just a few hundred XP to get from tier 1 to tier 2, but it takes hundreds of thousands of XP to get from tier 9 to tier 10. The amount of XP you can earn in a match does increase as you go up through the tiers, but only a little bit, so you'll be playing a lot more matches in higher tier ships than lower tier ones. This XP curve leads to players referring to tiers as low, medium or mid, and high tiers. It's not something you'll see in the game, it's just something that players talk about, and most players would say that low tiers are tiers 1 to 4, the mid tiers are tiers 5 to 7, and the high tiers are 8, 9, and 10. Getting your first tier 10 ship is a huge achievement, and it's something that you'll invest a lot of time into, but I'd recommend not rushing up one line because you'll need a lot of knowledge and experience to do well at high tiers. So instead, you might want to try a few different lines to learn the game, find out what you like and what you're good at. The other aspect of tiers is matchmaking. When you enter the battle queue, the tier bracket you end up in depends on the tier of the ship you're in. At tier 1, you'll only be matched with other tier 1 ships. At the other low tiers, matches have a 2-tier bracket, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 5. At tier 5 and above, matches have 3-tier brackets, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 8, 9, 10. What this means is that each tier has a range of tiers it can end up in battle against. For example, tier 3 ships can be matched with tiers 2, 3, or 4. Tier 5 ships can be matched with tier 4, 5, 6, and 7. Tier 8 ships can be matched with 5 tiers, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What this means is you can end up being hugely powerful and influential as a top tier ship against lower tiers, or struggling to survive as a bottom tier ship. Does that seem unfair? Well, maybe a little, but the game actually rewards you for being out-tiered by giving you higher XP rewards for damaging higher tier ships. I'll talk more about rewards and economics in a future video. The game's matchmaking will also try to balance ship tiers and types between the two teams. Matchmaking is regularly updated to improve it, so I won't explain all the recent changes, but you can just relax and you can let the game find you a match because there's nothing you can do about it anyway, so just hit battle and play. Okay, we're ready for level 3, so in the next video we'll be back in port and I'll see you then.